and welcome to my channel. This is KB Worth Saving 101, and I am KB, Kim Baker. If this is your first time visiting, then welcome. I am a lifetime thrifter turned reseller, and I currently resell on Poshmark as my primary platform, branching out into others, list on Mercari, Tradesy, Shop Thrilling, and I did boxes thread up in the past. So if you're interested in reseller tips and tricks, haul videos, and all the things I learned upon this wonderful journey of mine, then do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button down below, because someday I hope it really helps me out. In fact, you guys, I could use a little boost. Give me a shout out, do something. Oh, and by the way, thank you for saying hello. It made my day hearing KB Worth Saving while shopping. So if you see me, say hey. If you purchase from me, leave me notes. And anyway, let's get going, because today happens to be Thrift Haul Thursday. It is my favorite. You know that. This is where I go into my local Goodwills and find items to flip for profit. So I'm going to tell you guys, this is a mighty big haul. I got a little carried away. I don't know. There were some things I just couldn't leave behind, and I went over what I've been trying to bring home. So we're going to dive in, because it's going to take us a while to get through it. Okay, so I kind of divided up a little bit differently. I do always save my favorite and sometimes the best items for last, so stay tuned till the end. So we'll dive in. Let's see. Not everything was $1. That is for sure. I am paying up on some items, so I will tell you as I go along. But a thrift haul is a thrift haul. You never know what you are going to find. And so I do go shopping every week. I put myself on a budget, and I come home with what I come home with. So let's see. These are Born. They are a size 11. They are a leather sandal, perfect for the season. I love the color. Wish they were my size. Born is a great comfort shoe. So yes, it's got nice insoles that are just padded. So make sure you're utilizing your words like comfy, standing, walking, I don't know, anything that has to do with cush. And good for the feet wear. Okay, these happen to be a pair of Danskos, and I have decided I'm going to stop picking up just the regular ones, and but these are in a print, and they are, I believe they're going to do very well. I paid like $7 for them. I forgot. What did I pay for you guys? What did I pay for you guys? Like $7. Okay. And let's see, these are a size 42. There you go. Again, those I would put underneath nursing. Well, not nursing. You don't have a category for nursing, but make sure you use nursing, because a lot of nurses do wear that. Okay, so I'm just going to keep rolling more into the bread and butter. All right, so I'm going to pull these down and get these off up here. Okay, so this one happens to be about, this one was $1. I only like to pay $1 unless it's really super funky, but it's a Banana Republic. It is genuine leather. It says a size small. I do like the tongue and clasp with, that square or rectangular thing. So yes, in awesome condition. I listed a vintage belt, and it's sold the same day, guys. So if you're not utilizing the word vintage, please do use it in your categories, even as your brand, because it does make a difference, and you can list your items for hire. Don't use those stupid tools. Don't use those stupid tools. Oh my gosh, you guys. Those things are the devil. Those pricing tool things, no, they are the devil. Anyway, we're going to keep moving on. I'm not going to lecture all day, right? This is just the sack. It's cute. I've done well with the sack in the past, and it is this very, I don't know, It's like this woven tapestry. I don't know. I'll find a bunch of boho keywords, definitely beach vacation, and I thought it was super cute. This one I did pay like $3.49. Now when I give you the full price, majority of the time I have bought $20 worth of items and have gotten 20% off of that full price. So you can keep that in mind because that does sometimes play a big difference. Now I was really stoked about this, guys. Okay, so this purse was actually sitting on the windowsill, and I, of course, go over to the window so I can see if I can find any flaws on my items before bringing them home. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody might have left their purse there. So I go over to go take it to the front, but it was just an item somebody left there. So, and I got really super stoked because I looked up Cassis, made in Italy. All right. Do you see that? All right. Now, Cassis is not a brand. It's a leather. So I have no brand on this so far that I have found. I haven't really like dove in, but I don't see any other markings. So I'm not quite sure. Anyway, it was what? $3.49. But a lot of your designer bags are made from this leather, so hopefully it still does well. I don't think I'm going to return it because I think I still make a profit. All right. Now, Gander Mountain, extra large. So this is, I believe, a men's, and it does look kind of vintage. I will have to do some more Googling, but it has like, I don't know, some really just different kind of tags. And Gander Mountain being, you know, like I said, an athletic or a sporting or a hunting or whatever, do have some paper. So I will go through and see, but it should do well either way. Like I said, it is a men's, and what, a utilitarian jacket? Is that what you would call it? Windbreaker, all those good words. Okay. Now, let's see, what did I get here? This is a Cinderella Divine. Never heard of them, but it is so stinking cute. It says a size 12, and yeah, that's all I got on it. But I thought it was just adorable. I do believe we will be doing more celebrations this year, hopefully. You know, it all depends on how everything goes, right? I unfortunately cannot get my shot, and so I will probably be in quarantine for quite some time now. But anyway, if you've got your shot, you can be out. But look, oh gosh, okay, the fake lights are doing this wonderful because my son is not out, but oh, look at that sparkle and shine. It is just adorable. Okay, so yes, it's a spaghetti strap, V-neck, empire gathered, full skirt in this beautiful sequined sheer bow back. There you go. And depending, I haven't looked up this brand. I have no idea, but like that, I might start at $39 and then offer out $30. So it just all depends on what I find on that brand. Okay, this happens to be a David's Bridal, and I'm going to say I'm going to probably stop picking up David's Bridal for a while. I have a lot to list. I was sending all of my David's Bridal into ThredUp and getting like $120 payouts, but those days are long gone, and so I need to like adjust my purchasing. But it is a really pretty gathered crisscross scoop back maxi in this beautiful, it looks blue there. It's a little bit more like a, not so blue, it's more of a green blue, I don't know, ocean or a watercolor. It's like a watercolor. It's not really an aqua. Well, I guess it could be an aqua. So, but it's really pretty. Would I tell you the size? Gosh, Kim, get with it. Could probably use some more coffee. It says a size 8. Okay. I got this because, I don't know, I got a thing for the 70s and the zigzag print and all that. So this one happens to be a London Times And it is, what size are you? London Times Woman, 18W. So it is a great size. It is this, I don't even know, like, like a, I don't know, a flutter cape-like top, in a boat neck with a drawstring waist, in this zigzag. I definitely would put the retro 70s, because when I put the error, which it mimics, it usually gets a lot of attention for me. And if you have a vintage item that you know the year of, make sure you stick that in there. All right. I got this because it was so stinking cute. I have sold some Larry Levine. It is a stretch blazer, size 10. And let's see, made of nothing spectacular. But for me, it looks like Scotland Yards. So I will definitely be utilizing Scotland Yards. And it's like a micro houndstooth, but it has, like, I don't know, the sailor back, belted, but yeah. So, and it's like a little, I don't know, is it cropped? Maybe pull you down. Are you looking at the ceiling? I'm so sorry. Okay, no, it's about a regular, not at the hips, but yeah, doesn't cover them. Super cute, super cute. Love it. All right, this one I need to do a little wash. There was a little spot. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Doesn't look like it, but I took a baby wipe to it and the spot did remove. So I need to wash this guy up. It is a Maggie London, size 8, just a polyester spandex, gorgeous red. I love the detailing. It's asymmetrical up there. Isn't that pretty? With the crisscross, and then you've got, I think every dress I've had of hers, she's got all this side ruching and draping, and then look at the little back butt. Woo, boutte. So yes, it is gorgeous. I don't know, I'll probably list that about 50. I have not Googled this brand, and I should have, but I got it because it was so darn cute. I don't know, it's D-Jazz. The poor tag's been eaten alive. D-Jazz. And it's a size 16. Let's see, anything, no, polyester spandex. Does it have a stretch? All right, so yes, okay, so it has a stretch. So it is a velour. If you have an item that is doesn't have stretch to it, that would be as a velvet. So this is a velour, and it's hard to see. Blacks are so hard to photograph. If you guys have a hard time taking photographs of your black, or you have like a messy background, don't forget there is that app Photo Room, and it really does help you out, especially when I find I actually have a light box and I'm taking my photos in there, and it still does not go through and pronounce the like the details, especially a black on black. So I will go through and brighten it up, and by doing so, then it makes the details pop. And I'll actually put a note in there that I did go through and do that. So, but yeah, if you haven't, it is a free app. You can purchase it for, I think it's like $69 a year. I would only purchase that on the iPhone because you could do batch listing and other things. I don't believe you can do that on the Android at this time. No, you can do batch. But for me, because of the light box, I don't really need it for batch photos. And you can remove, it does say you can remove the watermarking, which you just go through, guys, and do a little, edit, white it out. If you have, I don't know how to edit on my iPhone. Yeah, guys, I'm a mess. Right now I'm using 2 phones. I'm trying to learn how to use an iPhone, and help me. Anyway, these do have, which you can't really see because they are hidden, little satin covered buttons, but yes, it is adorable. I think it's super cute. It is a size 16. Does seem small for a 16. It does seem really small for a 16, but it is a stretch. And it is a 6 number, so it's definitely not a vintage. Okay, if you have a 6 number RN, it is not a vintage item. even if you have a 5-digit RN, it is not a vintage necessarily due to the fact that like Ralph Lauren or whoever, back when they registered for theirs, it is going to have a lower number because they've been in business so long. Yeah, I think it's adorable. I definitely would put this, I don't know, because of the ruffling, I might actually use a little bit, like I might actually put Victorian. I would probably go through, maybe list it with steampunk as a description. Yeah, whatever I can think of that pops into my head when I look at this. So vampire. And I don't necessarily put those in the words in the description above. I usually put those down at the very bottom. So yeah, if you ever look at my listings and go, what the heck, Kim, you got a goblin core? Yeah, well, anything I could try to get attention to it, right? All right, this is another David's Bridal. Here's me. I'm going to stop picking it up. They're so cute, though. Size 8, and this one could be worn for, yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a bridesmaid. It is this beautiful lilac, and it's like a classic kind of, you know, V-neck, spaghetti strap, empire, and just, you know, does it go to the knee? Oh, hard to see when I do that, right? It looks like it goes to, no. Just about there. Just about there. Anyway, okay, moving along. All right, now this one happens to be a fig and flower, which I believe is an anthropology. And it is, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it is a long sleeve scoop neck knit with a mock tie. So it's a mock wrap, and it has like a peplum down at the bottom, like a ruffled hem that is just really kind of cute. It is fully lined. It's not actually fully lined. Excuse me, I lied. It has its own built-in slip. So it has a built-in slip, and yeah. So we're gonna see how this one does for me. But yeah, it's got like that, I don't know, goatee shark bite hem. And it's in a different material than the knit, but I thought it was adorable. So we'll give it a shot for $1. Okay, this one's new with tags, guys. Fashion Bug 3X, great size, new with tags. Animal, guess what? People buy this stuff. And so I'm going to pick it up. It's new with tags. If it wasn't new with tags at this point, I would probably leave it. But because it's new with tags, I will pick it up. All right. Now, I'm getting into some of my, I got this a little mixed up. All right. This one. This one happens to be a Nicole by Nicole Miller, size medium. Some of her items have done very well for me, and look at all the sparklies. So it is this like little sleeveless shift scoop neck, and it just has all these sequins, and it is just gorgeous. So yeah, I have started utilizing that video, and if I can get this to move in the light and make it shimmer like it is right now, that's going to be a key seller. Did I say what size you are, Michelle? A medium. Okay, let's see. You go into this area. Sorry, guys, I am rearranging. Okay, so I'm just going to get into some more that's over here, because we're going into like bread and butter and things like that. Some of those items I haven't picked up before, or I have no idea on, and who knows. And then I'll go into my, I think it's vintage, and they're my favorite fine. So let's see, it's Venencia, size 16. They are like 68% rayon and polyester, but it was because of the size, and I am sorry, but I just thought these were adorable. They have some different detailed pockets. They are a crop pant with the little gathering. They did have a little mark on the butt, which I was able to get out with my diaper wipe. So yes, I picked them up. Will they sell for much? Not a clue. Haven't Googled that brand. Anyway, let's see. This one is, and I thought about leaving it, and then I decided I'd pick it up. if you guys don't, I have sold items that do have flaws, so you just note them. And there is one minor, small flaw, and I think it's probably where the tag was. I don't know. It's right up. No, is it over here? Oh, it's like right here. So see that little hole? I mean, it's super tiny. It's up by the elastic waist, but this is Free People Beach, and it's like a, right, would you consider it maybe? No, it's just like a, I don't know, it's not a definite dark black, but so it's like a, I don't know, gray black, charcoal black, but it has this very funky diagonal patchwork, shark bite, handkerchief, hemline, and I am so sorry, but this lighting stinks on this piece. So, but anyway, I thought I would give that a shot. So as long as I note the flaws, guys, I do try not to pick them up, but Free People Beach I've never found before, so I thought I would. We'll see. This is the limited size 2. This one happens to be new with tags. It is this cute leather waistband, faux leather waistband, tweed little mini skirt. So yes, that same person got rid of another one of her skirts because it's the limited size 2. And I do believe they have wool blends within them. Of course, I picked the one that I can't find the tag on to look. But I believe I looked on both of them, and yeah, they were like a wool blend. Oh God, Lord help me. Can I read it? Did I lie on this one? I lied on this one, I believe. Viscose, acrylic, spandex. Okay, this one isn't. But I believe the other one is. It is a size 2. Again, this one's so cute, and it has pockets. It has more of a ribbon, and it does have a little slit. And instead of like listing them under like pencil skirt, guys, I'm going to be listing them under micro minis. Don't ask me why we had to add the word micro. It's stupid. It's a mini skirt. So, all right, continue with some more just bread and butter. This is a Chico's Black Label size 1. And are we? No, we're 100% polyester, but again, it's a very beautiful floral print, and it's cream with some purple and more of like a dusty rose and blue floral. It is a size 1. Okay, size 1, is that a size 10 or a 12? I think it's a medium. I think it's an 8-10, if I'm correct. Anyway, yes, Chico's is like a bread and butter brand. And I'll probably list that for at least $39, if not maybe a little higher. Don't forget, guys, you can always, don't mark your stuff so low. Don't do it. Just don't. I don't even reply back to likes for a while. I believe I'm training my clients. I'm training them that, yeah, this is hard work. And when I first started, I did watch a lot of YouTubers that do, they probably sell more items, but, you know, selling more doesn't necessarily making as much because it all depends on how much that profit is. All right, so these are an Eddie Bauer, and I picked them up strictly because of the size. They are an 8 long. So my longs have been doing very well. I have been selling through on those. You know, petites sit for a little bit, but the longs get a lot of attention, and there is no sizing for it, so you do need to put it in your title. So yes, it will be labeled that way. So it's an, what did I say, an 8 or a 10? 8 long. And they're just a, what, 5 pocket, tapered, and I'd say pretty high-waisted jean. Next is, and it's Feel Beautiful. Ooh, Feel Beautiful. Who are you, Feel Beautiful? White House Black Market, 10 regular, and it is the Noor 10 regular flare leg. What size is our rise? It's a flare leg, and it is about, yeah, just below the belly button. And you know, the rise really, it's like what, 9 to 11 inches? Or is it 7 to 11? When you Google the rise for a high rise. So I am putting in measurements these days, but they're just plain in great shape. And White House Black Market, it sells for me. All right, who are you? The trouser by, okay, so this one's got the metal tag, White House Black Market. I don't see its normal markings or tag on the inside. Oh, here it is, over here. Sorry. So it's White House Black Market there. But they are this really super nice stretch. Let's see, a flared leg, I think. Definitely a high rise. It's butt belly. It's butt belly button. And it says the trouser, size 10. So I also like when I pick up jeans if they actually have a title to them. So, you know, I don't know. It just, because people can search the actual brand and the pair that they like. So that does help. Again, this is an Eddie Bauer. I picked up, it says especially dyed, okay. Anything else? Curvy boot. Sorry, probably didn't tell you anything on the other pair. Curvy boot. These are 10 long. And it says made in Mexico. That's very interesting. They may be vintage. And if you don't think that I won't go through and put vintage 10 long, you are fooling yourself. So I will do some more Googling on this. Oh no. Maybe not. Okay, so on your tags, the other thing is that if you look and you have your washing instructions that are like this, can you see the washing instructions? Like washing instructions came later, but those came like, I think in the 90s. It could be the 80s, but I will Google and make sure, because vintage would definitely bring me more dollars. We'll see. All right, so staying with my bread and butter, I have a White House Black Market extra small, and it is this really super pretty zigzag print metallic V-neck sweater with some bell sleeves. I will Google, White House Black Market is really good because it usually, you can find the style name, and that will help with the description for somebody to find it. I had a sweater that didn't sell on ThreadUp, and I listed it. It actually sold on Mercari that same day. So, you know, it all depends. And, you know, I made 25 off of it. Hey, more than I probably would make on ThreadUp. Again, bread and butter. This is Ann Taylor Loft, size 8. Love me some Ann Taylor. Let me see, where do we have anything? Are we spectacular in any way, shape, or form with our materials? We are cotton polyester. No, but it is, again, like this tweed. It is a zip up. It's definitely got like an 80s flare because the collar can flare out like this. Well, the collar, the lapel. Well, I don't even know. The opening. Because lapel is going to be your item that comes down. Your collar is going to be around here. So, yeah, I'd have to actually Google what word is this? But anyway, so if it was fully closed, it's more of like a, I don't know, will it have an asymmetrical? It might have like a little bit of an asymmetrical to it. It does have pockets. It is super soft, size 8, but yeah. Okay. More bread and butter. This is a White House Black Market. It is a size 4. It is a sleeveless, which, you know, yeah, I would rather not have it be sleeveless. Oh, good. Probably my chocolate bar that I ate for lunch. And it got a little on there. Ah, yes, as you thrift, right? But it is magnificent. Okay, so it is this, like I said, it's a strapless. It is tiered, layered, ruffled, high and low, so you can see. And oh my gosh, I apologize for these lights, guys, but it is really gorgeous, and I definitely am going to use all of those, like goblin core, fairy core, let's see, witchy, any of those things that actually fit, vampire again, let's put that in there, that when it comes to my mind when I see it. You know what another really good tool is, guys? If you don't, like if you're having problems describing something, and you can't find it when you Google it with words, if you've got your photo, you can go through to your Google Lens, and that will also help you come up with the actual, what they might have called it, or how to describe it, or if you have a pair of pants like a celebrity wore. So just so you know, don't forget to use Google Lens, because that is a great tool. And you can do it right straight from your Google. You don't have to actually go to your photos, but it depends if I'm out or if I'm home, if I'm taking a picture of it right away or whatever. Anyway, this is, again, bread and butter with White House Black Market. It is a size large, and it is this long sleeve. It is so super soft. I haven't looked to see what it's made out of. I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels fabulous, darling. I love the color. So it is a size large, rayon, polyester, spandex. Okay. Anyway, it is super, super soft. It is a gorgeous royal purple. I'm so sorry. It's showing up a little blue there. It is not blue whatsoever. The great thing about this is it actually has a built-in tank. So I got both of these pieces for $1. They were together. So what I could actually do, and you can see how the tank actually makes it tiered down below. I can actually list these separately, or I can list them together. Personally, I'm going to probably list them separately. And because it's so gosh darn soft, of course, I'm going to try that shell on. I love purple. Yeah. All right. Moving along. Are we into, all right, let's go here. Maybe. All right, we'll just keep going. We'll go this is like some of my more expensive items that I found. And then we'll get into my more funkier vintage, I guess. All right, so this is a Classiques interior. It does have a wool label, so I can look to see if it was maybe like, it looks probably like the 90s maybe. But this is an expensive brand. It is, of course, like I said, it's wool, and Fashion House Senor. Oh, all right. Anyway, it is this zip up red, and these are faux. I think they're faux pockets, and it is just a basic, but because the brand is highly expensive, for $1, I will give it a shot. All right. Oh, this one is to die for. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so unbelievably soft, you guys. I cannot even begin to tell you. This is a worth. It's not a Worthington. It is a worth. Okay. So do you see this tag? It's got like multiple W's there. All right. It is 100% genuine leather. And I believe this might be a vintage piece. It is in this gorgeous, like green. I cannot tell you how soft this is. It is so, so soft. And it is like a shacket. It has a belt. It has a very unique color if you were to close her up. So it would give it like an asymmetrical look, but it is super, super soft. It has just like some, I don't know, like bizarre different detailing. It will have like a little puff, because you see the little gathering like right here. It could have like a little puff sleeve, but you guys, it is to die for soft. I can't begin to tell you. It is fully lined. So yes, and I will do some Googling, but in all honesty, I will probably list this pretty high. I've just started watching some of the vintage, some different YouTubers, and man, do they list their stuff super, super high. So, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid to list it really high. I might start at like 75 and see how it goes. I'm not in a hurry to get rid of stuff. I'd rather make money on them. And I'd like to pick up more vintage items like that. So that way I do have the leverage in the market. Okay, so this is an Eddie Bauer. This is a size 16. I believe this is a dead stock. It is a shirt dress, long sleeve or 3/4. Looks like 3/4 puff sleeve. Well, because it has a little puff thing going on. It is in this, it looks like a corduroy, but it's like a micro corduroy. It's super lightweight, brown button down, and yeah, so it could be a vintage dead stock because it's still new with tags, but I will get this listed. And yeah, I don't know, shirt dresses seem to do pretty well, so there we go. All right, no idea on this brand. But when I did the Google, if you guys know, I like to, I know nothing about, I don't claim to know anything about anything, guys. I learn a lot. I like to utilize ThredUp to find out what its original value is when I'm in the stores, because a lot of times I cannot get reception. And so for some reason that app works for me. And so that crossed off number, this is a Linda A. Richards. Okay, can you see? Linda A. Richards. I am not sure on anything except that. I will have to do a lot of Googling. It is 100% pure wool, and it is this like double-breasted long trench. And did I say a size? Do I have a size? Watch, I probably don't even have a size. Don't like doing that, but, oh, it says petite, which is interesting. It's a petite, size 10 maybe, petite size 10, but 100% wool, long trench, long slit in the back. Definitely, I will give this a shot because the original values were really super high up there. All right, now I got this. Again, I found a lot of, all right, I don't necessarily shop when it's in season. Usually summertime, I can't find shorts because they're all gone and people are willing to pay full price for them. So what I do, guys, is I actually save the stuff that I find, and I will list it later in the season. All these trenches might be listed later. This one I might list now, though, for some reason. It is a silk, 100% silk. It is vintage. It's by Jean Galley for TBC. It says it's a size 4. It does have like a small run, like right here. You can see that. Again, for some reason, it is showing up blue. It is a magnificent purple. It has like the little cuff detailings, and I'd have to look. This is very European to me. A sailor back. It is really super long, and it does have its belt. So, but it's 100% silk. I wouldn't wear it in the rain. I wouldn't wear it. It is just a piece to go through and add drama. I would say drama to it. But it's gorgeous, and like I said, it's 100% silk. It is vintage, so I'm going to probably list that one pretty high. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we? Little small tag. What's up here? Where are you up here? Okay. This one is a 7th Avenue, size medium. And I believe it is vintage, 100% leather, fully lined. And I want to say that I think it's a men's. It says medium. So let me go through and try it on for y'all. It is heavy. So because it's heavy, I will list it really high because you guys, don't forget, you're going to have to upgrade your shipping. Yeah. All right, and let me pull you down. Woo! Can you see the wonderful box you're on? All right, so it has pockets. It is quite long, but yeah, I'm thinking it's a men's medium. a vintage men's medium, which of course vintage is always smaller, so I'll include the size. It zips and snaps. It does have a drawstring to cinch the waist in through here on both sides, interior pockets. Make sure there's no money, because gotta love finding money in the pockets. But yes, and for $1, I'm sorry, I cannot leave leather. And I'm, like I said, I don't know, I'm hoping I'm going to get more vintage going, especially my leather, because I do pick up a lot of vintage leather. All right. This one happens to be another vintage piece. It is Bernardo. I don't know. Bernardo. You can see the tag. It says a size 7/8, which back in the day, 7/8, when it was like yeah, I'm gonna have to Google and do a lot more research, but it is a vintage piece, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know anything about you. I want to say that it is a vintage, but I'm going to have to apologize for 1 second. Okay. So anyway, yeah, it does have some washing instructions. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do some major Googling. It says it's a 7/8, which seems kind of large. See if it's made, I don't know. It's just very different. I loved the color. Again, it is past the knees trench. It is super soft. So, yeah, I don't know. More Googling. We'll see. Now, next piece. Sorry, guys. As I hang this back up. All right. I told you it's a long haul. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. So this one happens to be a Ruby Martin made in the USA, and it is 100% wool, and it is a size 12 petite. I do believe this one, again, is a vintage. So this is a separate, but I kept it on there. It does look extremely cute. It like adds to the style, but again, it is a wool trench in this cream. There are a few like little pinholes right here. I will describe that, but yeah. Okay. Next, I don't know. This is probably one I should probably left behind, but anyway, this is a vintage Anne Klein, and it is wool. And the reason that I am saying that is because on this tag, you have the your little R, which is what your registered trademark, and they don't really put that on clothing anymore. So yes, and like I said, 100% wool. It is a single-breasted, button-down, lapelled blazer. So yes, I'll give that a shot for $1. All right, next. This is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have no idea, guys. I believe this one is vintage. I have to do more research on it. It is an Albert Nippon evening, size 12, but I believe it's like vintage 80s. And it is just beautiful, beautiful beading in this gorgeous chocolate brown. The lapel is to die for. So, yes, I'll give that a shot. Okay. All right, I did find a little vintage hat. This is a London Fog, 70% wool, and it has like the Union tag on the back, so I can list it for vintage. And I don't know, it's navy wool. So there you go. Julie Ann Taylor, again, this is another piece I believe is a vintage, and it is this sleeveless shift dress. I made everything so you feel wonderful. Wonderful, darling, but it's only 100% polyester. But I love the print. It is, I don't know, like a scroll paisley print. And it's like I don't know, an ombre paisley print because like there's like blackout blotches. Very interesting. Beautiful colors. And yes, and it's a maxi to the floor, sleeveless. So I will give this a shot. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I was in love. I loved Funky, and Carol Little was one of my favorites. This one, I believe, is a vintage Carol Little. It's definitely an 80s tag because I have some of her stuff. It's a size 8, 100% rayon. There you know, there's another one. Fabric from Germany. Oh, interesting. But it is this really super funky, long-sleeved, does have a whole bunch of multicolored buttons on the sleeve, scoop neck, maxi, and again, more of a shift. But I just love the obnoxious, loud floral or abstract floral print with this black backing. Yes, it's definitely screams 80s all over. So there you go. Okay. I picked this one up because it's just so darn cute. This is a Coldwater Creek. It's size 18W. You know, yeah, Coldwater Creek, it all depends upon the pieces. I mean, some pieces I have found that are just absolutely gorgeous to die for. In fact, I've got a purple dress that is just, yeah, it's beyond stunning. So, but I just fell in love with the ruffled lapel with all these buttons down the front. It does have like a hook and clasp closure here. I don't think you're made of anything spectacular. It's in this gorgeous cranberry color. And let's see. Did I lie? Is there anything great in here? No, nothing great. But the cranberry color and this little ruffle details, I just really love that. You know, like something like this, I might probably go through and add the granny core, you know, because yeah, it does kind of give you like that granny vibe. Okay, those are my favorites. So let's go over here. More. I have more. I have more. Okay. Oh, I better get to my shoes first because they're a little bit more. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'll do these first. Never mind. All right, so this happens to be a Killstar. And it had another name up here. So it took me quite a bit of Googling because it has, I don't know. Don't even ask me. But Killstar is the brand. It is a size extra large. And, you know, I have a daughter. I have one of the girls I have is a senior. And she is running around wearing these 70s, and these are velour. And look at this wide leg, snuggle butt, in an extra large, black velour pants. Yeah, I don't need to be like in a high hurry to list them because velour is going to be more of a fall, winter, but definitely something that I am all about. So super cool. And I think I should do pretty well with them. I was surprised when I looked up the prices, so we'll see. Okay, I got this because it looks very vintage. It's a Christopher and Banks. You know, I pick up what I pick up, guys. And it's this beautiful camel full skirt. Size of you, size 14, a great size. And it's like, it's like a micro, I don't know, like a micro corduroy, but it is full and paneled and it's gorgeous. And it is a maxi, so yeah, I just got it boho all the way. Almost very, I even put like farm core, I don't know, country. It's definitely country. All right, this one is a vintage Jones, New York, 100% wool. Again, I have another 100% wool tag on there. And it is a multicolored houndstooth. You can see that. Just a little pencil skirt with the back pleat and zipper entry, but yes, 100% wool, vintage, and houndstooth. Gotta love it. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, we still have more. So much more. I am like, oh, I'm ready to pass out. Let's see. This is a Briggs, New York. It is a 10p. Now, there is a reason why I picked up this stupid skirt. All right. And it is a maxi. It's very, it's got paisley print. It's very oriental to me. It's super soft. I actually have a jacket, and I don't even think it's the same brand, that perfectly matches this. And so I am like, I have to have that. And I will list, it has a really super cute side slit. Does it have two side slits or just one? Just one. But yeah, I just am like, I've got the one. Oh, it's a back slit. No, it's a back slit. I lied. It's a back slit. So yeah, I had to pick this up in case somebody wanted to do the full 9 yards in it. But I thought it was gorgeous. Okay. Next, I do have a Jones, New York country. Didn't know they made a country line. And it is, this one is vintage too, I believe. I will actually do some more Googling, but all of the Lycra has, I know it doesn't have any names to the Lycra, but it has your registration for the Lycra. So whenever Lycra was like the first came out, registered trademark. So, but it is this orange, really vibrant paisley print, size 14 pencil skirt. And again, it says like it's a sport. Country, I'm sorry, it's a country. Whatever. I just thought it was adorable. So, yeah, there we go. And with it, if it's vintage, I can mark it up. All right, now these are actually, should have been back in my higher end items, this is like, well, I still have some higher end items. Narco Rodriguez for Design Nation. I don't know. Can you see that tag? Okay. It is a size 16, great size. I love the color blocking on this in the green and in this orange, reddish orange, and black. It has a double zip in the back, so you can zip down and you could zip it up. So yes, I picked this up because it was a higher valued item. Okay, I've got a few more pieces, guys. You're doing good. You're doing good. All right, never have heard of this brand. It is just a microfiber polyester, but it is Yancey Fugel. Okay, again, when I Googled, the original prices on this item is like super high for like $250 for a skirt. Shoot, for $1, I'll give you a shot. And it is a size 14, again, a great size, just a gray long pencil skirt. And it's like new with tags, well, new without tags, because the pleat is still sewn shut. So that's awesome. I'll give that a shot. Okay, I'll go to these shoes, and then I'll go to my last two favorite items of the week. All right, so these shoes, again, I did pay full price for. Let's see, who are you? Who are you? I'm not going to slaughter it, but I believe these are vintage, and their shoes go for like $600. So if you can, hold on, I don't know, can you? Hello. I don't know if you can see it all. Never mind. All right. It is Casadei, I don't know, Casadei, made in Italy. And they are leather bottoms. They're size 7. And they are this pointed toe, sling back, kitten heel in this orange, like silk tapestry, funky 70s print. I'm like, how cool are those? And what did I pay for you? $9.79. So yes, I picked these up, but I think they could do marvelous. So there you go, guys. Next, I found a pair of slide-on kitten heel And these are metallic. And can you see how it changes? It looks red, and then if you get it certain angle, it'll be gold. I'm sorry, guys, they really do. There, see how it's like a gold? So, and then it's there, and it's like, I would say that's like a giraffe print, maybe. But I thought those were really super cool. They are Couture Donald J. Palmer, made in Italy. Yeah, and they are leather bottoms, and they are a size 7 medium. So I paid $6.79 for these, and I think they are stinking adorable. Pointy toe, by the way. Da, da, da. And next, this is like a highly expensive brand. They didn't catch this. I just am like, something's funky about these. They are like a loafer. They are a leather, and I believe these are men's. Although they're 11B, made in Brazil. So I'll do some Googling to see. I think that's all the info on there, besides the fact that it is Mercanti Fioratoni, yeah, made in Brazil. There you go. Can you see that? But look at these bottoms. I'm like, okay, these are definitely made for comfort, and it's a yellow leather. So these were actually $3.79. So that was, I thought, a good deal, and for me to go through and try them out and see how they do. All right, my last 2 items, and they are my absolute favorite. Okay, so I did go to like 3, was it 3? I think I went to 3 different stores this week, guys. As you can see, I got a ton of crap. This one is a Boston proper. It is 100% leather. It is a size 6. And oh my gosh, this store, was it the last one I went to? No, it wasn't the last. It was the second. And so I got there at about, excuse me, it's been a long video. I'm quite dry. About 1 o'clock. Yeah, maybe about 1 o'clock. And so I'm like, well, and I've never gone to the store before. My friend that said hello to me said, oh, you've never been to that store? So she was going over there next, and I thought, well, I better go. I've never been to that store. I'll go see if they got anything good. I picked this up, and this was $1, and it was just hanging on the end of a rack. Yeah. So I was just like super, super in love with it. It was gorgeous. It also was the place where I picked up all of my bread and butter for my jeans that I had. But you can see, look at this. It is just unbelievable. Now I'm going to go through and wash this up. I should believe it, get it out. If not, I will just go through a note, but it looks like it's just going to fleck right on off. So just a little bit of love, and that should do very, very well. And it is this red leather with all of these jeweled, I'm telling you, Boston proper. I have no idea what I'm going to mark this as. So, but yeah, I could not pass this up, especially for $1. All right. My last and final piece, and I thank you for staying with me all the way to the end, because this has been a very long haul, and I definitely know I'm not going to get all these listed before it airs, but what are you going to do? This piece is a cachet, and I did pay full price for it. As I told you, I've gotten the new app, and cachet, I've always said my cachet does so well. Well, it does. And it sells at really good at my higher price points. So this is a cachet, size large. It is this gorgeous, I don't know. Again, I can call it a shacket. It's a blazer in this gold, reptile. I would actually probably use a dragon as a description. And it does have its belt. I did pay $8.99 for this. There is some right here. It looks like somebody, I don't know, dropped spaghetti down inside. But I will see if I can remove it. Otherwise, I will just note it. But it is not on the outside. And that's the only thing that's going on with it. It's fabulous. I can't even begin to tell you guys. I'm so super stoked on this. I'm going to probably at least list this one for $75, if not maybe higher. I'm not quite sure, because cachet is vintage. And I will, when I have that opportunity, I will list them under both. But knowing that it's vintage, I will list it higher even when it's just under cachet. So anybody looking for cachet can find it. Anybody looking for vintage can find it. And if you're looking for a gold dragon, come and get it, because it's just stinking adorable. Okay. You guys, I really do appreciate you. If you have lasted this long, hopefully you got a few laughs out of it. I am like I'm really winded, and like, oh my gosh, I need some water. But I hope you come back and see me again. Until next time.